What is this shovel with a small trapdoor? It says it was patented May 30th, 1911, with no other markings. Pulling the ring opens a small door in the shovel. The handle is hollow and the end cap is threaded. Gemini thinks it's an anal fenestrated speculum, while ChatGPT thinks it's a coal shovel. Neither makes sense to me. Does anyone know what it's supposed to be used for? It's an antique shovel used to store sand to be used in burial ceremonies. It was patented on May 30th, 1911 by Frederick Erickson of Lindsborg, Kansas. The shovel handle is a tube in which you can store dirt. You go to a burial with dirt already in the tube. When it's time to ceremonially shovel dirt onto the casket, you first dispense the dirt from the tube into the shovel bowl and then toss the dry dirt onto the casket. I think the idea was that it would look more dignified to do this than to scoop up wet mud and plop it on the casket. Adding a bit more, Mr. Erickson, according to the 1940 census, owned a mortuary. So he must have seen a need for this, not just for vampires. This came in a box of random tools. It has a handle that seems to indicate that you would use force. There is also a vice-like crank and a wing nut that appears to adjust tension. I believe this is a tool for bending brake lines, but I'm not sure. Any idea what this is made for? It's a mid-century flaring tool. It was patented on June 28, 1955, by Frank R. Wilson of Memphis, Tennessee. It was designed to widen the end of metal tubing, typically copper, aluminum, or soft steel, into a funnel or cone shape. It creates a precise, leak-proof seal for connecting pipes to fittings in HVAC, refrigeration, plumbing, and automotive brake lines. What are these hanging on the wall in France's Tavern in New York City? They are hanging behind the host's stand. They are around 25 inches long and made of wood. My initial thought was maybe it was used to open windows or vents. Any idea what it could be for? These are newspaper sticks. You can see through the slit on the one on the right in the first pic. They are designed to hold and display newspapers or magazines in libraries, cafes, and hotels, keeping them tidy and preventing messy folds. They keep newspapers organized, prevent damage to pages, and allow readers to view the entire page easily. What is this thing found at a bar that seems to be a car part used as a decoration? It looks like there's a bottle opener at the bottom. Does anyone know what this is? It's a Ford Model A radiator shell, produced from 1927 to 1932. It's the decorative outer surround that frames the radiator at the very front of the car and bolts directly to the radiator and frame crossmember. It is one of the most recognizable bits of early Ford styling, and collectors obsess over it for good reason. From 1928 to 1929, these were made of nickel-plated steel with a slightly softer shine. From 1930 to 1931, they switched it to stainless steel with a brighter finish and more corrosion-resistant. The Model A production ended in March of 1932, after 4,858,644 had been made in all body styles. What is this thing I found in my grandparents' house? Around 8.5 inches long, and both points come off. It's made of silver, and it's fairly antique. Any idea what this is, or what it might have been used for? It's a mid-century Gucci sterling silver bamboo mechanical pencil for colored pencil inserts. It's from the iconic 1960s era, when bamboo motifs were a hallmark of luxury design, popularized by brands like Gucci and Cartier. What are these things I found in my 93-year-old grandma's jewelry box? They look like towel holders, but they seem kind of small. I think they were probably made by someone she knows and gifted to her. My grandma was a pig farmer for a time. What are they? They are scarf holders, probably from the 60s or 70s era. Macrame was all the rage back then, You pin them to your jacket, so it keeps you from always flipping your scarf back when you walk around, and it moves. Can someone tell me what this is? It's just been sitting on our shelf. Back when my dad was alive, he used to love garage sales, and I think that's probably where it was from. I keep wanting to donate or get rid of it, but it has a very nice and intricate design. And it reminds me of my dad, so I always decide against getting rid of it each time. Thanks so much if you have any info. It's definitely an antique Chinese opium pipe. Similar to this guy here, but not the same. That little bowl at the top is the giveaway. It's a pretty one. Likely a private piece, not something one would find in a den. It doesn't look like it's been cleaned much, so you are also in possession of the opium that's built up inside the pipe. It's missing a stand and bowl topper, but similar pieces can go for up to $1,500 at auction. I would 100% keep it if it were mine, though I'd probably at least clean it out. I wouldn't want to accidentally give the local narco dogs anything to get excited about. What is this for? And how do I use it? I think I found it with some of my great-grandmother's old jewelry. I've had it for a couple of years, so I don't exactly remember where it came from. Does anyone have any information? This is a mid-century solar clock pendant, or more accurately, an equinoctial pocket sundial. You hang it by the string, pop the side out, and the shadow of the ball touches the hour. The outer scale is for latitude, and the inner is the hour. You have to unfold the sundial once, and then can turn the upper loop for the pendant so that it shows the correct latitude. The shadow of the rod then indicates the true local time on the numerical scale of the inner ring. This sundial works in both the northern and southern hemispheres, hence 2 lots of hours. What is this dark, hard wooden board with a carved handle and a diamond-shaped hole? This was originally posted on the Nigerian online group. I'm just trying to help the original poster identify it. They stated it is made of very hard wood and was found among their grandfather's belongings, a Yoruba Muslim, but their family does not recognize its use. I'm thinking maybe it's a cheese board, but cheese isn't and wasn't popular in Nigeria. It's more of a Western and European thing. Any information would be greatly appreciated. Please let us know down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Let's make life fun.